Welcome back to Doomstone. We got some more art here to move around. Oh, somebody dropped a corpse on the ground. Somebody should take care of that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move this needle-based art here up to Sarah's room, as she's a doctor, which is second to a tailor, the most common profession to use needles. And the reason we're doing that is we got another piece of art in here, which is very explicitly about Paul doing tailoring, and thus should be in Paul's room. So we'll get that one piece moved out of there, and then he can have this other one instead. I don't really want to give him 3 pieces, so I think that's kind of a good compromise. I was thinking we get the bodies buried today. We get some food pulled in, and then I think we just start the town Annunciator and push for officially becoming a town. We've got almost all of the bodies moved, so really it's just like a food stockpile we'd like to bring in, and that's about it. We have 500 meat. It expires in about a day. That's not bad. We could try and kill some more stuff here. I could even like bring in the bodies and then have them not butcher for like a day. But really, a bunch of ostriches and emus and a sand prowler are maybe not worth the effort to bring in. We could always eat our animals. If we're pushing for endgame, we can just slaughter a few extra animals rather than go hunting. That'd be safer. We wouldn't have to go out in the field then. So I think we'll probably do that. The other things are back. With Grandpa Westwood. How old are you? 71. Goddamn psycho. Curious to see if we could ever maybe pull off a recruit on you. Enough friends to recruit 4 out of 15. He's lost a lot of friends at some point. Not too sure how that works exactly, but, well, certainly don't have enough friends right now. So I guess he was 19 when he had Erie. That's not necessarily unusual, especially in this kind of time era, the Wild West. Looks like everybody's getting up and running around here, getting jobs done, so hopefully we can do that endgame push pretty soon. There's an argument for doing it after the guests leave. I don't think I'm going to go that far. I think we'll do it whenever. But, yeah, we could seriously consider trying to deal with the guest first. I don't think I really feel like waiting. Do these... Oh, no, these corner bushes are just not as fertile terrain, that's all. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we'll just kind of... Inspire taming, whatever. Just kind of get this ready to go. And really, all that means is we need food, which we have none. Is anybody pulling in food? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, if we go to, say, jam, sewing. Yeah, sure. But can you get me food? Refueling fueled stove. No, like, go get food. Let somebody else do the stove. Harvest some damn food. Seriously. Like, yeah, go over there and harvest some peach trees. Seriously, somebody else can, like... Well, I mean, I guess any, plants will be done before anything else. But, like, somebody else can refuel stoves. There's no reason for him to be doing that. I'm going to toggle sewing off. If any of that dies, we're just going to let that die out. Now we're going to make meat into jerky, which is fine. It just doesn't provide much food, but it does last longer, which is good. It's a way to use... Good way to use excess food, if nothing else. Alright. Well, now that he's going hard on these trees, that should be the last thing in the way of pushing the end game. We got an absolutely incredible cowboy hat here. Bonus to 33% to each armor and 10% move speed. I'm giving it to Eerie. To protect your head. Her head is full of magic. It should be protected. And so overall, that cowboy hat, yeah, 100% sharp armor, 78.5. Oh, maybe that's... Wait. 175%. You see that? Material, black and second, 175%. I wonder if that's 175% of base and 78.5 is the total, maybe? I'm not... Yeah, final value, you can see right there, 78.5. So this is with the 33. Okay. Got it. So not 100%. Still, that's really good for a cowboy hat. And really good for any headgear in this colony. That's pretty high tier. They are bringing in food now. I want more of a reserve than this. Actually, with the guests here, I'm going to probably have to spend another day or two stockpiling. Because they're going to eat us out of house and home. Yeah, they're already eating everything. Oh, and a bandana. Global learning factor 6%. Anybody can have it. Not too concerned about that. Why are we not actively cooking here? Reserved by red. Why is this reserved by red? Like, what are you... Are you just refilling it or some shit? Yeah, you're just refueling. So you've taken over the rights... You're not even... That's really bad. Somebody should be cooking here. Instead of, like, somebody reserving it to refuel from, like, across the map with multiple tasks. Why are you carrying fish? Oh, probably because you're, doing animal stuff? I'm going to clear it out of our inventory just to make sure, because we do need to get food produced here. I'm also going to go ahead and, like, grab Kyle and force him here. And grab... Well, Sleepy's the next... Or Kazuki's better, too. We'll prioritize Kazuki there. We'll get those three cooking on prioritization. We'll probably run them overnight to get some food stocked up to deal with the guests. And then if we can pull ahead of the guests, at least, we'll be able to get some food made for ourselves. How many guests did we have? Looks like 6? That's not that bad. Just 6 guests. We also do have injured animals that could factor into the math here for letting us wait before doing the town charter. The problem is, in terms of like colony progression, it's kind of done. There's not much else to do for research or for us to build or try out, which is part of why I really want to push for the end game now. Get the town, you know, the town charter done. It's like setting the town up for real. Officially, it's a town at that point. So yeah, I do think we're gonna have to wait another day though, just to get enough food made. Because if we start to get raids, it's not gonna work out very well. Yeah. Now we're back to the art I'm familiar with. Devil sheep getting heat stroke. 5 hearts. Can I do something with that to justify giving this to somebody who's not like animals? There's like the poker table, which you could use to argue for like Margaret. She actually doesn't have any art. You know what? I think I'm gonna give it to Margaret and Bills. We'll say that, you know, hearts references playing cards, references the saloon. I think that's a fine enough interpretation at this point. With the amount of art with repetitive descriptions we get, I think we gotta kind of latch onto anything that sets it apart from any of the other pieces of art. Especially also given how fast we're actually turning these out now with multiple artists. I did in fact figure out that my camera wasn't active. And we're doing a void link as well on Montanus. Sheep joined. Successful void link. All right. Cool. Are these our sheep? Just kill them. I don't need no sheep. All right. Void Link, but without the inspiration, it seems. Let me see. That was Montanus. So magically gifted, but no other thing. Okay, which means we need a script. Make an unfinished script. Cloth and 250 Magicite. We don't have that at all. Okay. So what does that do for us if we don't advance it? Move speed, 10 speed, immunity gain speed, psychic sensitivity, global learning factor. Still just a good benefit. We could have done it on a medic, which I guess would have been Sarah. Yeah, I would if I would have realized we need a Magicite, maybe I should have done it to Sarah. Well, it's too late. It's done now. It doesn't matter. Do we have anything else here we can do right now? We can do a leader speech. I'd rather save it. Conversion 18, conversion 10. And if we look at Sam, conversion is back in 25%, which is 18 hours. Okay. So yeah. Not too much we can do there. Evil Betty, you can get back up. I do like it when everybody's eating together here. It's pretty cool. Let's grab the best chefs and reforce them to get this stuff done. Kazuki, Kyle, and Sleepy, technically. Kazuki, Kyle, and Sleepy. I like that Kyle and Sleepy are also the couple. That's pretty interesting. That, our most recent couple out of the few couples we have is two of the highest end chefs that I've hooked up. And they'll have amazing chef babies. Yeah. Even this baby with no cooking skill and passion is 10 to start with, which is just wild. He's got to be fairly high ranked. Yeah, Zach is top 10 chefs. Are you still trying to hunt a rat here, somebody? And just doing a miserable job of it? Is that Sarah hunting the rat? Through the embrasure, huh? Okay, this rat is just done a runner. Sarah, you can leave. You don't need to hunt that rat anymore. It's gone, man. You failed. Finally, some different stuff. We got a sex bot wearing a spacesuit. The static composition reveals the outline of a mushroom. Yeah, that's what it is. A mushroom. Well, this obviously goes in here. I mean, there's no debate. Like, right next to the bed. That's where that goes. Frames the other side of the bed from the end table. 1000%. I need somebody to haul this in here. And let's see if we can make it pink as well. That way it's a big pink mushroom. or purple. It could be purple. Why was there a timer for him to like do that? You don't just pick it up. You have to actually like load it. That's really weird. I mean, maybe that's not actually that unusual. Maybe I've just never noticed that before. Ray, why are you unhappy? You're getting a cool statue. 8 fungus. 8 veg. Sandy distraught. Just about silly things. I mean, yeah. Where's the art? Wait, what happened to the guy that I told to do the art? Who even did I grab? Did I have him just pick it up? Shit. Took me far too long to figure out who had the statue. It was Bax. There it is. So if we go to here, we do this, and we do this, and this. Can I in fact make this pink? We'll find out. Why did it pick that? It doesn't matter if it's the same pink. Well, yeah, cancel that. Don't waste the time. Okay, how are we doing on food? About 20 meals. Where'd everybody go? Kazuki's still here. Kyle? Cooking meals. Why are you all the way over here? Probably carrying textiles from the butcher area back. You would have thought Kaori or whoever would have done that instead. Actually, who's on this? Nobody's on this. How did you escape? No, it was Sleepy. Sleepy, how did you escape your solemn duty? Oh, you didn't. What? Oh, I guess it's not reserved if they're doing... It's like queued up. Yeah, another person hauling over textiles. Pointlessly so. And carrying around a bunch of food in their pocket. Like, we've got, like, everybody carrying food around right now. It's a mess. I actually don't know. I mean, I know ultimately why. I'm just amazed that it's happened so much. That they've been drafted or that they've gone to rituals with a bunch of stuff being carried around by them. I think it's ultimately kind of a mild conflict with like pickup and haul or something. But it is rather obnoxious. Because it makes me want to go to these guys' pockets and do shit like this all the time to try and like deal with this. It looks to me like we've got enough food in here. So if we get to a place on meal production that I feel good about, which I think we honestly are pretty good, I think we can seriously consider flipping that switch. Probably in the morning when everybody wakes up, I think we'll toggle on the Annunciator. Let's go ahead and activate this. And if they survive the onslaught by a pair of moon, this will be a price of civic right in the harvest soon. International accepted town rights by martial law. Confirm. Okay, we don't have to send anybody over to do it. Sleepy's pregnant! Sleepy! Congratulations! Child number 2. Oh, and another infused cowboy hat. Excellent. That's decent accuracy. Butchering efficiency, too. I think that's worth forcing. On a decent person. Somebody who's good cooking and shooting, like probably Margaret, is a good candidate. And you have a regular Devil Strand. Excellent quality, but with no other bonuses. Yeah, I think I'd rather you have accuracy and butchering speed. I just pulled you away from your work duty. Oh, no, I didn't. Kyle's on it instead. That's fine. You were just in the kitchen. Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, let's get a crib installed in here for Sleepy's other child. Magical equipment is done. I have to go get my crib again because that disrupted it. Fun. I guess it was still on the bottom bar here. I didn't have to go all the way back to get it, but yeah. All right. So... we can't do any of this stuff, really, because we don't have any Magicite. I assume it's all going to take Magicite. But we'll continue to research this. Where is this all made, anyway? Like, say we wanted to make a Wanderer's Cloak. Where do we make this? It does not say. Is it a tailoring bench thing? Okay, the rate at which we infuse cowboy hats is oddly absurd right now for some reason. Yeah, Wanderer's Cloak, for instance, is here. Which is fabric, leatherly, and magicite. Which we have some magicite, but I'd rather save it up for some other things rather than gear. Like the Golemancy infusion stuff. Is this where our new hat ended up? Volcanic. Temperature differences. Don't really care too much about that. Paul's perfectly fine to have that. Actually, let me double check that. That was, yeah, market value hit points. Okay, I wasn't sure what the first few things were. I saw the temperature stuff, but then it caused me to double think what the other stuff might have been. We actually used all of our herbal medicine. Insane. Mostly because of the education, probably. Oh, and the statue is, in fact, recolored pink. Not even remotely weird having that right by your bedside, but sure. Also, as a reminder, this is a sex bot wearing a spacesuit. That's what that looks like. Absolutely. Not sure what's weirder, the fact that it's supposed to be a sex bot or that's supposed to be a spacesuit. So, is this going? Do we have a timer? Remaining 29.9 days. So 30 full days of this. Okay, so that's like longer than the startup for engines, isn't it? Isn't the engine raids like 15? Which maybe makes sense, because you don't have to build a whole ship. You just have to build the Annunciator. Well, buckle up for 30 days of extra stuff here. Eating mushrooms. You know what? That's actually really good, because we get a penalty for eating these. So if anybody wants to feed those to a spider, I'm perfectly content to see that happen. I assume they came from our big fungus boy, or our other big fungus boy. And just, you know, sloughed right off of his body and were immediately eaten by a spider, as happens, you know. But it's also entirely possible that we got them from somewhere else. Although I would doubt it. Looks like food's going good, as long as we keep production up. Are you sleeping? As long as we keep production up, we should be pretty good here. Are you new? Needle post 10? I don't think you are. No, needle post 10 right there. How are the animals doing anyway? We got quite a few. It looks like, unicorn mare here has grown up. Looks like we've got, yeah, nothing too crazy new. We picked up another desert ave, or ave. A desert avian, let's say. A frickin' chocobo. That was our latest addition to the roster. I'm trying to recruit a sloth right now. If he will do me the favor, at least. He's right there. He's right nearby. Oh, and we slaughtered a manticore, a wild manticore. So I think we got, like, 2 magicite from that. God damn. I was hoping for a bunch of magicite from that, but apparently not. Probably very... What is going on with these cowboy hats? 3% bonus. Well, okay. I mean, any bonus is a good bonus, but that one is not terribly exciting. It is absolutely insane that we keep producing magical cowboy hats. Completely unexpected. And yet more art. Excuse me, empty mother. In this colony, our mothers are never empty. Solitary worm flying through the air by a bush. Dominated by a hypnotist. Clearly this has to go into one of the breeders' room. Margaret's, or we could give it to Kyle and Sleepy as the new. You know what? Yeah, Kyle and Sleepy, you're the new active breeders. You get the empty mother reward, I guess. I think that's close enough. I like that we're still just churning out blocks at an insane rate. The quarry is constantly producing, which results in us constantly just producing blocks now. Just people fall through to the work types all the time. We've got like almost 4 full pallets of sandstone, and I don't know what to do with any of it. Also, I totally didn't notice that we have so much steel sitting here that we've actually overflowed that too. I don't know what to do with that information. I mean, we can convert a couple of these to steel, I guess. That way it's at least on pallets. Although these bone pallets are almost full. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. We just have too much stuff. The eternal problem. Too much stuff. Okay, well, let's see if we get some interesting raids here from this town charter. We've got some art here. Okay, a duster as well. Okay, one thing at a time. First off, duster, 3C temperature. Wow, nothing. Still crazy that we're getting so many infused items this episode for some reason. But yes, our art here is the detachment by Zach. Honestly, it's gotten to the point where, yeah, Zach is the baby. What? Zach is Kyle's child. Kyle's child. Why is this based on the incapacitating of Zach? Was this when he was born? When he detached from his empty mother? This art tells a story. Let's put that in maybe the main dining room then, I guess, where baby Zach is kept. Sure. Nope, that blocks. There's a lamp right there. I hate it. Put it somewhere else. This room is weirdly shaped and very cramped. I guess I can go right next to Zach in the other crib. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm changing it again. I'm changing it again. We'll just put it down by the doorway. That's better. Then it doesn't block any pathing to anything. If they want to turn the light bulb off, they don't have to trip over some art to do it. Theoretically, that's, you know, relevant. Very theoretically. I like this frostberry is somehow still here at like 19% grown. I think it got replanted at one point. I've gone ahead and killed the grow zone there now. So it shouldn't ever come back, but somehow it seems to be a permanent fixture regardless. Oh, shit, whose bed was this? Suskind, Rebecca, Paula, and Haruka. And Evil Betty. And Henriette. That must be from where I moved out. Somebody. I would have to be... Was that K? Maybe? That might have been K. Yeah, that'd have been K. K... No, K Westwood. Oh no, that was Fernand, I guess. Okay. Well, that's a really good bed that we could give to somebody. I mean, Suskind's bed's also really good. We can do this. We can uninstall Haruka's. And then give it to Haruka. It's also interesting that Suskind is the sole male left in this household, and there's 5 daughters still at home. But only Suskind is still here. Kind of surprising. Kaori has collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Yeah, that was probably because you were working overnight. Sorry, I guess. Haruka. Boom. Alright. I never have good luck with Mega Sloths, like ever. It's kind of crazy. Run and gun, animals attack, and fall back away from the sloth. At least you're super fast on your chocobo. You can just run circles around this sloth, and he can't stop you. Unless the autosave happens. The mortal enemy of Lincoln, the autosave. Run! Lincoln, run! Literally almost did get fucked over by the autosave. That's amazing. Oh, look! We made like a Valentine's Day thing almost. Heart. Well, there's some meat at least, I guess. That'll feed us for quite a while. I would have preferred the sloth alive instead of as, you know, kibble, but whatever. Arby has bonded with a desert Kelsey. This is a young one. I think probably one of our own hatchlings. What is your filth rate, bird? Birds are fucking filthy in my experience. So I'm actually curious. 8. Filthy enough. Yeah, one time we hit a turkey with a truck and it like rolled up the hood and over the windshield, and the sheer amount of filth it left behind was insane. Just like this streak of grease. Pretty crazy. The turkey may have been fine for all I know. It flew away, rolled up the hood, over the windshield, across the top, and then flew off into a field. So if you were greatly offended by the possibility of turkey murder, fear not. the turkey may have survived.